Hey, how you doing? For those who know me and those who don't, my name is Nate. So I ask that the Lord blesses my tongue as I tell you guys this. And I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I don't have my book with me. I didn't even write it down. I wrote part of it while I was at work and I didn't finish writing the rest of it down or whatever. So I'm gonna go ahead and start at what I remember because I don't remember a lot. Um, this was about a week ago, or maybe a week and a half ago, maybe. Alright, I was in a Walmart. I'm not sure why it was a Walmart, but I was in a Walmart or whatever. I don't remember everything. Remember, like I told y'all, I don't remember everything, but I'm gonna tell you what I do remember. Now I was in a Walmart, and there was this guy on a horse. There were swords sticking out the ceilings or whatever. So I walked through Walmart, but I was with somebody. Somebody was with me, or I was with somebody. I'm not sure who. I have no idea who it was. Um, Now there were swords, like toy swords, and they were important. I'm not sure why, but they were sticking. I got glitter on my face. Okay, they were sticking out the ceilings of Walmart, like the roof or whatever. The ceiling of Walmart. It was a whole bunch of swords, and there was this guy that came galloping on a horse, and he had a sword in his hand. I remember walking up to him, telling him I wanted one. I was like, I want a sword too, and he told me just get one, pull one down. And as soon as he said pull one down, I look up and I see swords stuck in the ceilings all over the place. Many, 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 many swords. I don't know why I walked away from him. I have no idea. No idea whatsoever. We end up going to another part of Walmart. Now where we were, we can see him. Um, Now we were messing with some stuff on the aisle, on the like the walking aisle, the stuff that be in the middle of the aisle on the shelves. So we were messing with some stuff. Me and whoever the person was that was with me, we were messing with the stuff on the aisle. So I just happened to look over to my left, and the man that took the swords, the one that was on a horse, at least I believe he was on a horse. Yeah, he was on a horse, but I don't know what color it was. I want to say black, but don't quote me on it. I want to say black. I ended up looking to my left or whatever, and there was a group of police everywhere, that was all over the place. Now, they were coming for the man that stole the sword. And it wasn't the fact that they said that he stole the sword. I knew it for a fact that he stole the sword. Even though he just pulled it out the ceiling, but they came to get him because he stole it. The sword was stolen. He stole the sword, so they came and got him, and, they took him away, hauled him off. But when I seen him this time when they was hauling him off, he wasn't on the horse anymore. They were just going to get him. Okay, so next thing I know, I'm still standing in that aisle just watching, and my focus goes on this end cap with the shelves or whatnot. Now, on the middle shelf, there were swords and packages, and I don't know why I was drawn to that or whatever. I don't know, so I ended up going over there to it. Now, when I got over there to it, and it wasn't like I walked there, it was like I turned to start walking there, and then all of a sudden I was there. Now, when I was there was this lady, and she was looking at my nails. It was something important about my nails. Now, I'm going to tell you why in a minute. Okay, it was something important about my nails, and she was telling me something about my nails. I don't even remember what she was saying, but it was something about my nails and whatnot, and how she was able to see through my nails. Now, I just happened to look down at my nails, and they were see-through. But they were not just see-through. You could see like another world in my nails, through my nails. Like the sky, the blue sky, how pretty blue it is, how pretty blue the sky is and whatnot. You could see that through my nails. And they started to move. The sky in my nails started to move. And it was like a whole new world or whatever. I don't know what it was. But I remember telling the lady that, it was important that my nails were see-through. And I told her you could see through them, and, and we're talking about how important it was that they were see-through. From there, all of a sudden, I was in another world, a whole new place. Now, when I was in this whole new place or whatnot, it started out almost like I was on a beach or something. And I was watching the water move, see-through water. And then all of a sudden, the next thing I know, I'm in another place, another part of the world, a whole new world. Now, this whole new world, like I told you guys before, God shows me weird things. And, you know, I've been a cartoon before, a couple of times before. I've been all type of stuff. Okay. Now, I'm going to stop right here before I get to this next part. Now, the thing with my nails is a thing between me and God. Now, I keep my nails gold glitter and stuff like that or whatever. I do that because I don't want the darkness to get in. So I make sure that anything regarding me has light to it. It has to have light, because with darkness comes darkness. I want you guys to understand that with darkness comes darkness. So I try to keep gold, or I don't do too much white because white gets dirty too fast. But gold, bright colors, stuff like that, most of the time, sometimes, whenever I can. So if I don't do it with my clothes, I make sure I do it with my nails, okay? Okay. And I was talking to God because all that stuff I was going through, and I was so stressed, and I was like, I don't know where to begin. I don't know where to end. I don't know. And the world is caving in on me and whatnot. So, I painted my nails dark colors. Not really dark, but like dark colors, okay? And I was talking to God. I was like, not sure if it really just matters or whatnot, that my nails are this color or they're not this color. And this is how I feel. This is my mood right now. So I was like, okay. So I painted my nails dark. Now, when I painted my nails dark and stuff, and I covered them up where I couldn't see through them and there was no gold no more, I was talking to God about my nails. I was like, well, is it really that important that my nails have gold in them? Is it really that important? So that's the part of my nails are to be see-through. I should be able to see through my nails, or they should have light in them, okay? Okay. And watch the movement. Okay. So I'm gonna start back. So the next place I went was another world. Now in this world, I was a teddy bear, like a polar bear or something. I don't know, but I was like a bear. I was all white and fluffy and everything, and everybody else was too. But there was snow everywhere. It was like snow all over the place, and I was a teddy bear. I was not a teddy bear, but a bear, a white bear. Now, me and whoever this person was that was with me, I could never see them, but I know they were with me. We ended up walking toward a door. It was something about this door. I don't know what it was, but I was at the doorway. And I remember touching the door like this, putting my hand on the door, getting ready to put my hand on the door. And then all of a sudden, something else caught my attention. Now, I don't know why I was so happy. I don't know if I was happy that I was a teddy bear, that I was a bear. I was a white bear. I don't know if I was happy that I was a white bear. I don't know if I was happy because it was snowing all over the place and there was snow just everywhere. Beautiful. It was like a fairy tale or something. I don't know why I was super happy, but I was so happy. And I was just walking around talking and stuff like that. And I look up, and there's this group of bears in a line, a whole bunch of bears. And they start coming in lines, and they was coming toward me, and I ran up to them, and I'm trying to tell them how happy I am, and I'm not sure if I asked them for something or not. But I remember me being so happy, and I wanted them to know. I wanted them to know so bad how happy I was. And I walked up to them, to a group of them or whatever, to maybe like two or three of them, but it was a bunch of them, a whole bunch. And I remember wanting them to know how happy I was, and I asked them something. I don't know if I asked them for something, or I don't know what it was, but they treated me like I was trash. I mean, like, seriously, they was like, "Oh, get away from me. No, we're not, no. People like you," or stuff like that. They treated me like I was trash. So what I did was I turned around, and my mood, immediately, it was done. I was sad. I wasn't happy anymore. I wasn't mad. I was sad. I was like, dog, they look at me like that. I was like, the people look at me like that. And I was like, I'm happy, and I want to share my happiness with them. So I walked over, me being a bear, and the rest of the bears were mean. And I walked over to a bench, and I sat down next to another bear. And the other bear that was with me the whole time, which I could never see who it was, but I know it was one with me. I sat down, one on my right, and I think the other one sat on my left, I'm not sure. And I guess it was like some books or something on the bench. Okay? And I sat there and it was crazy right before it ended. And I remember telling the person, I was like, the people are bad. Not that they're bad, they don't care about each other. And I remember saying that, and right before I woke up, God told me, the people don't care. They treat each other like this. And I woke up, and after I came up out of it, that's all I kept thinking and all I kept saying. I was like, dog, the people are like this. They don't care. They mistreat everybody. They mistreat each other. And it was so bad because I woke up and I walked around my room and I just kept repeating it. I was like, the people, they treated me like I wasn't even part of them. Like I wasn't nothing of them. Like we wasn't together. Like we don't share the same Father. We don't share the same Son of God. Like we don't share anything. Like that God particle that's in me is not in them. You know, that part of God that's in me is not in them. You know, that same blessing that we got, that I got, that the Son died for me, that the Son of God died for me. They made it seem like I didn't have what they had, or they didn't have what I had. You know, it was so bothersome, so ugly, it was hurtful. And I remember feeling hurt. My heart was broken. It was so crazy. It was crazy. So I'm not sure what everything meant or whatever, but I was a polar bear, y'all. I was a white bear. And the people was a white bear. And it was snowing all over the place. I wasn't cold either. I wasn't cold. But the people, we don't treat each other like we should. And there's a lot of things that I do. And I'm not even going to lie because I'm one of those people that don't treat people like I should. I'm not going to lie to you. Because I'll tell somebody real quick to get on my level. Real quick. Get on my level. Get on my level before I get on yours. You want to get on my level. You know, I've shied away from reading the Bible. But I know I need to go back to it because God's calling me. And I know He's calling me because there's a lot of things that I'm saying that I don't remember. And I'm only remember bits and pieces. Normally when I go through that or whatnot, it's because either I'm not listening or I have a lot of stuff that God's done shown me that I haven't told you guys. And normally it's because I have a lot of stuff that I haven't told you guys. So He's like, hey, you know what? If you're going to tell them, you're going to forget some stuff, but you're going to remember that I talked to you and I'll let you see some stuff and I told you some stuff. Okay. So last night I had another one. So, and the weird thing is about it, I don't even remember it. I remember part of it. I remember New York. I remember that, I'm not sure if it was a van or what you call those things? Or a bus, you know, where you take from city to city or whatever. But I remember moving to New York or something about moving to New York or being in New York. And something happened to the bus. I don't know if it flipped over or if it got into a car accident or whatever it was. But it was in some type of swamp or something. I don't know. And then I remember getting my stuff. I had to get my stuff out the bus or the van or whatever we were in. And this guy, he kept telling me, you know, come on, we got to go. And I was like, I need to get my purse because it has my ID, my identification in it. I need to get it. And I grabbed one of my purses, which is so weird because I have one that I wear because it's small. I don't want to carry that big old thing. I don't feel like it. But here I had two of them. And I put them in my big bag. And it was so weird. But I know I had to get it. Now, when I got off the bus or whatever, it was like we were in the swamp. The bus was in the freaking swamp. If it wasn't the swamp, I don't know what you call it. But it was like the swamp. Dirty. But I remember thinking and knowing that it was polluted. Whatever it was polluted. And I remember seeing those, you know, those on those containers will have the X on them or whatever and the little skull letting you guys know that's dangerous chemicals. Okay, I remember that. But it was in the water. And the water was so nasty. I ended up looking to my right or whatever. And there was a guy. And I only got a glimpse of him. But there was a guy. He was in the water. And he was struggling. And I remember seeing him. And as soon as I seen him, it was like, boom, that quick. I turned somewhere else. And I was worried about, I need to get my stuff so I can get out of here. I need to get over there to my kids. And the guy told me something about New York or moving to New York or being in New York. It's something with New York. Seriously, New York. And it's polluted. I think that's what he was trying to tell me. New York is polluted. But I remember getting out, and I remember thinking I'm finna fall in the water. And looking at the water, I kept thinking it's so nasty. I don't want to fall in there. I don't want to get in that water. I don't want to fall. But at some point, God showed me that I fell in the water. And then again, and then it was as quick as I saw it, it was gone, and I was on the ground. Now, where the bus fell, there was like these stones, or I'm not sure if there were stones or other cars in the swamp thing or whatever it was. I was watching the people that was with me and the guys and whoever else, and I kept thinking I need to get to my kids. It was something in the water that you was stepping on, like rocks or something. I don't know how you call it, but it wasn't rocks. That you jump to the next one to keep from falling in the water, and you jump to the next one, you jump to the next one, like lily pads. Okay, but it wasn't a lily pad. It was solid. And I remember thinking, oh, I don't want to jump over there. What if I fall? What if they slippery? Things like that or whatever. So you guys, yeah, that's what's been going on with me. So I'm not sure what it is, but I know one thing. God's got his eyes on me. And every time I get to the point where I say I don't want to do it no more and I'm done, I'm through, it never works that way. You know? God, I think he has his own little thing where he's saying with like certain of us, he's like, yeah, you stray, but you need to come back to me. And I think where my situation is now, don't quote me on this because I could be wrong. Because, hey, God said if you teach my people wrong, I shall repay. So don't quote me on this because I remember what happened to Aaron. Yeah. He taught God's people wrong. God repaid him, took his life, brought him right on in. I don't want that. Okay? So what it was is it's like I get to that point now, so I can't do it no more. I've gone as far as I can go. I don't want this no more. I don't want to do it no more. And it's like God either put somebody in my way to stand in my way and say, no, go to God. Or he'll send people to me to my door, or, God, people to come, and, Jehovah Witnesses, whatever. With this one, God was like, nah, I'm just going to deal with you personally. I'm going to deal with you personally, little girl. And that's just what's been going on. So, I talked to him at night. I said, I love you. I know that I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do, but I do love you. I love you both, the Father and the Son. I love you both. And I hope your day was better than mine. And good night. I no longer pray for myself, except for every blue moon. I'll say certain things. But I do make sure that I ask him to protect the people. I do that. Because you got to be careful what you ask for. I'm going to win. I'm just, y'all, I miss y'all so much. I love y'all so much. I do. God loves you too. I'm sitting in the car just melting my little butt away. But I do miss y'all, and I love y'all so much and so dearly for even just sticking around and being a part of my craziness and everything that I'm going through. There's a girl at my job. And when I walk past her, I know she got something heavy on her. And I was talking to my one of my supervisors at work about it or whatever, and I was like, it's something on her, it's something attached to this girl, some type of darkness. And he told me that he didn't want me to tell nobody anything or whatever, and I swore to him I wouldn't, but she's lost somebody very important to her. And I'm going to break that promise. I normally don't break promises. And I normally don't. I keep my word. That's who I am. But with this promise, I'm breaking. Because this girl needs so much love, so much prayer, so much. She lost her child recently, and she's still coming to work. I'm 35. I'm 35. Y'all gotta understand. There's been a long time since I actually said my age, or, my son, he'll be like, Mama, you're this age. And I'll be like, I don't think I am. Because I don't say my age. I haven't really said it in years. Every time somebody tell me, I'm surprised. Okay, but this girl, she's around my age or maybe younger than me. She lost her child, and she's still coming to work because she don't want to lose her job. And I know it's hard on her, because when I'm around her, I feel a weight. is darkness. It's something following her. It's like darkness, whatever it is. Because every time I see it, it's anger, it's pain, it's hurt, it's loud, whatever. It's big. It's like roar. You know, you can't tell somebody certain things, like, hey, girl, you got some darkness attached to you. You need to chill out on that, you know, look for the best. So I just smile. You know, every day I see, I smile. I say good morning. I try to give hope. Or I try to make it where it's okay. This girl lost her child, and she's a child. Maybe. I know she's younger than me, about my age or younger. She has to be younger than me by the things she does and says. But she lost her child recently. And I know it's hard and I know it's heavy. I watched my mother lose my sister. And I don't know what to say about it. You know, and I just want you guys to pray for her. Pray. Because she needs as much love as she can. She needs as many prayers as she can to strengthen her in her time of need. And I ask the Lord that he just puts his hands on her, wrap her up in his arms, and bless her and love her. Because I've saw a lot where the Lord let me see and experience how it feels losing one of mine. And it ate me alive. Pray for her. Her name is Linnell. Pray for her because she needs it right now. Whether she open her mouth, she speaking, whether she tells somebody, whatever it is. She needs your love. She needs your understanding. She needs your blessing. She needs your prayers. Whether you can see her or you can't, she needs you. If one of us hurt, we all hurt. If one of us is happy, we are all happy. Pray for her. I will. Well, I'm finna go. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I don't even know what I named this video. I guess I get on here and say, hey. That's what I named it. Because it just added a little bit of everything into it. So, I love y'all. And y'all stay strong for me because I'm going to try to stay strong for y'all. We're going to try to do it together. Bye.